Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another coloring art stream. Today we're going to be coloring. The only problem is where do I want to start first? Uh, I guess I'll start with the umbrella. I need to pull up a reference for it first. But how is everybody doing today? I should always have these references before I begin, but I always forget. Uh, but, here they are. Here we go. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Hopefully my responses are coming in quick. Mm. Do I sound muffled? This mic is pretty um bad, I know. I'm using my mother's Apple headphones until I get a new thing. And I told her it kind of sounds like I'm speaking through somebody's asshole. So yeah, that's my life for the next until I get a new pair of headphones. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. It is crazy, isn't it? Hang on, I'm trying to find the reference for my umbrella over here. It's somewhere, I know that much. Here it is, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna color the blade first. I think that's the easiest one. But yeah, I had the idea to do this, like do talking while streaming. So hopefully I it pierces through the dead space of just the nothingness while I'm drawing. I had this like we um was playing D&D with Dunny one day or over the weekend, and what happened was my character turned into a cannibal. Yeah, so that's a thing. So what happened? I we were we came across a not so derelict, but it was weathered, a weathered fortress in the middle of the woods in the forest. And me, being a druid, I was a necromancer druid since I have like some spells that does this, like reanimate the dead thing. But anyway, I have so I turned into a werewolf or a wolf form to sort of scout ahead and try to circle around the entrance or circle around the path to see if there was a way into the castle. But on the way forward, I kind of got stuck or got targeted by some of the elves that were that was on top of the wall guarding the fortress. So I was getting shot at, and I ran away. But then I and everybody else started combat, but I went into the woods and I found a cave with a wolf in it, and I befriended the wolf, and everything was going good. The wolf told me there was an orc path to the, I think, north, but we went west, and while everybody else was fighting, I was just with this wolf pack, which was bullshit for them, but for me it was kind of cool because I was just throwing out with them. It was pretty neat, just chilling with a wolf pack, you know. But that happened, and we just what happened to me was yeah. So everybody else was fighting, and I was just sitting there with the wolf pack. But what happened with that was they offered me a an elf carcass, a carcass of an elf. And I'd be like, dude, you should totally eat this elf carcass, and we can and you'll be welcome to our tribe or to our pack. And I'm sitting there, it's like, well, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I'm I'm a druid, a shape shifting druid, and they understood that, but they were like, you should totally still eat the meat, and you'll be part of the pack. I'm not gonna lie. So I did, and the DM was like, "You're now a cannibal now." I was like, "Oh, great, good," and I rolled a 100, I think, for to see if people were okay with it. Apparently, they're okay with it, but I'm a meat eater now, so so there's there's that. That's part of the campaign that's going on right now, which is pretty neat. It's a good campaign actually. It's actually pretty fun so far. I don't mind it. Gunny just has a an inkling for saying the N word too much in the the chat, and these guys don't like hearing the N word, so I keep trying to tell Gunny that he needs to stop saying the N word in the chat because it boiled down to it last session that it was either gonna be him or the person leaves, or they're gonna have to be gonna be getting him gets kicked, Mike or somebody else getting kicked, and it's just the whole conundrum. But yeah, we'll call him Mike, put it that way. But D&D is but the D&D sessions are so fun that I don't want to see Gunny get kicked. So there's that, which is unfortunate. But we had a talk, and hopefully he understands. He almost said it again, but he said digger instead of the N word, and everybody was gonna lose their shit. But he explained, but he's walking on thin ice. Jack, he's walking on thin ice. We're just coloring the umbrella now. This is the what is this? Dark gray. Kind of like dark gray, like mid tone gray. I don't know. I'm colorblind. So how's your day going, Jack? How is college? How is your college studies going? My days in college weren't well. I mean, they were good on the surface level. So what is a mock? Is that the English version of a test? Like you had? Okay, good. Okay. How do you think you did on it? I know I'm pretty bad with English, but I'm good at math. Oh my God, don't you hate it when like you don't know the answer to the question, but you don't want to leave it blank? I remember. Well, that's the thing, Jack. Like, if you put an answer down, at least you have a chance of getting it right, right? I remember in my I had a programming class for my first year of university. So in my university, like your first semester, they choose the courses for you. Like there's no way around it. They choose the courses for you. And me, I got stuck with programming for some reason, like introduction to programming, and I got stuck with the mathematician. And the first day of uh, his lecture, he was like, "You do not want to have programming with a mathematician." And holy fucking fuck was he right, because his lectures were confusing. The homework was god awful. The tests were hard. Like the first couple weeks were okay, but once we got into more in depth things like learning to calculate the position of a ball when it's in air and gravity, it it got really hard, really fast. And I knew on the test I was completely screwed. Somehow I passed, but I knew if I wrote something down, then at least I had a chance. Oh, okay. I'll be back. Come back soon, Jack. Okay, what was this? That was a darker gray. Alright, so we're going to be adding, I feel like this should be this color right here. Yeah, this should be this color. Motherfucker. Yeah, college wasn't really that great to me, I must say. Because I really didn't have many friends back then, and I was bullied through high school. Well, bullied throughout all of school, pretty much. So I didn't really have that much confidence in me. And coming through college, instead of other people bullying me, I pretty much bullied myself. So that wasn't really good. Um, and things happened, which let's just say. But it was good. College was pretty good. Was really entertaining. It kept my mind steady. I had to drop out of college, unfortunately, or not college, but university because of COVID. Um, things things kind of turned for the worse for me during COVID. Wasn't really a good time. I think everybody got hit pretty differently, but pretty intensely when COVID came around. So we take what we can get. This is like a, well, it's not a light black, but it's a dark gray, I guess. Crew here has a cat. I know nobody's in my chat right now. Jackson, you need back, but he's here has a cat. I know I have a cat. Mine's name is Oreo. My sweet little cookie. When we got Oreo, I had a cat named Kit Kat. We found her on like pretty much the side of the road, I think, and we took her home. This is like a gunmetal black. But yeah, we took her home, and she she was pretty nice the first few days, but like once she got a taste of the outside, she didn't want to stay in the house anymore. She kind of became like a feral cat, which kind of sucked because I kind of like Kit Kat. But what can you do? Yeah, sorry. A little battery on the headphones. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to not talk with talking how you stupid slut. Alright, well, I guess this is gonna be mute for the rest of the thing, guys. Let me just turn off the mic.